Hey, what's up? This is your Professor Ken, aka Pimpin Ken. You're back in the game. College, this is Law 32. We're reading from the book, The 40 Laws of Game, Pimpology by myself, Pimpin Ken. And make sure you go and get my new book, The Art of Human Chess, at hiphopPK.com. It says, Law 32, turn a tramp into a champ. Turn a tramp into a champ. They say, don't judge a book by its cover. But the truth is, that's all we do. I'm reading from page 121. When I say turn a tramp into a champ, I'm saying show people better ways and brighter days. You know, take them from the ghetto streets to the executive streets. You know what I'm saying? Raise their mind instead of their skirt. Elevate them. Give them knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Whatever you have in you, you have to impute that into them and give them the focus and the knowledge that you have. So when you turn the tramp into a champ, you take a person that may not have no skills, that may not have no intelligence, that may not have no wisdom, and you give them your wisdom and you upgrade that person, you make that person a better person. One of the things that I used to do when I was in the game is I could take a young lady that was purely ghetto, that was straight from the hood, and give her knowledge and wisdom and understanding to sit down and talk to corporate executives, to talk these people out of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, because she was a tramp when I met her. When I got through with her, she was a champ. You know, we used to say turn false hoes into boss hoes. I mean, I know that's negative and that's in a private way that, you know, you don't want to address a woman, but at the same time, it was true. That's what we had to do. We had to turn the boss ones into the false ones. I mean, the false ones into the boss ones and the traps into a champ. We had to turn gold diggers into gold mine. You know, and that's what the life was all about. That's what we had to do back in our day. So now the game is elevated, you know, and, you know, you can look at a person, you know, that may be negative. They may have a low self-esteem. They may not believe in themselves. Well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm using these positive affirmations and these positive speeches and these positive videos in order to turn tramps into champs. People who have no self-worth and giving them self-worth. Giving them motivation, inspiration. Telling them to drop them excuses and pick up a purpose. That's what turning a tramp into a champ is all about. And sometimes you just have to write a person's goal down. You have to give a person instructions. You got to tell a person to read these instructions and follow these instructions. And that's how you get a person to go from worse to better. And that's what it's all about. It's about helping people out. It's about taking people to the next level. It's about making your contribution to the world meaningful. We have to make meaningful contributions. We're not just here to be human beings and walk around like zombies. We're here to increase our fellow men, our fellow women, to make them better. And because I was in the life and because I was doing things that may have been licentious or may have been, you know, uncharacteristic or immoral, I still believe in turning the tramp into a champ, to giving people motivation and inspiration, showing them better ways and brighter days. That's what it's all about. You know, so when you read this chapter, don't just look at it, you know, from a perspective of the game. Look at it from a perspective of helping people out, irregardless to whatever field you is or whatever field of endeavor you is in life. Just try to make the people around you better. You know, if you have employees, if you're a CEO of a corporation, make sure that you enhance your employees. Make sure that you give them Think and Grow Rich. You give them The Art of Making a Deal by Donald Trump. You know, make sure that you give them The Art of War by Sun Tzu or the 48 Laws of Power so they can think on the same level that you're thinking. So you won't be raising zombies and dummies, you'll be raising lieutenants. So when you're not there, your lieutenants are capable and intelligent enough to do what you can't do presently because you may be in